Morning, everybody. This is Tim. It is Thursday, November 26th, and I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And thought I'd put together a little video since it's been a couple of weeks since giving an update of what's happening with me and with other stuff going on, Hex in particular. I had previously given my employer a notice that I would be retiring as of December 16th. And I don't know if I mentioned that in my previous video, but I did. So she came up to me yesterday on a job site and just asked me how things were going. And I had told her that I'd planned on going back to Pennsylvania for Christmas and New Year's, but I'm starting to have second thoughts because I found out recently that the state of Pennsylvania has imposed a travel restriction on people coming in from out of state, and basically I would have to submit to a test within 3 days of getting there or quarantine for 2 weeks. And as of now, I'm not willing to do either one of those things. So if this is still the case come December, there's more than likely I'm not going to be coming back for the holidays. So we'll see what happens. But I had shared this information with her, and she basically said, well, if you are still interested in keeping yourself busy after you retire, she said, you could just call me on a regular basis and just let me know what you're doing. And, if I've got a little thing here or there and you feel like working a day or two a week, let's see how our schedules work. I'll even give you a raise. So I actually took her up on that because my real burden in wanting to retire wasn't so much because of the money, it was because I want to be in control of my time. And she essentially agreed to let me make my own hours and pay me more money, and basically said I could work as little or as much as I want. So considering the dip that we're experiencing in Hex right now, I said okay. So, because the fact is, if I live off of Hex, then I can't buy the dips or anything else. So, and also you couple that with the fact that not only is my employer a Hexican, my employer's brother is a Hexican, my employer's secretary is a Hexican, and my employer's parents are now Hexicans. So, me walking away isn't as simple as like quitting some mindless corporation. It's more like quitting the mafia. You just don't tell the Don, hey, I'm out of here, I'll see you later. It's like, no, you just don't exit that easy. So I'm happy overall. It's a good day, and there's a lot to be thankful for, and I hope you have much to be thankful for too. Another thing that I have to be thankful for personally is the potential future that Hex and Dash may have together. I remember back in 2017 when I was attending a local cryptocurrency meetup group that we had going on here, that I was telling people back then that I always saw Dash as one of the coins that would eventually come out ahead in relationship to many others, just because the name, it's a marketable name, Dash Digital Cash. That just fits. Richard has talked about how terrible of a brand name Bitcoin is, and I really do have to agree with him on that. Bitcoin is a terrible word. It's just not. It doesn't have anything that really grabs you. It sounds too nerdy. Uh, but Dash just rings with me. And the fact that they have some kind of headquarters at Arizona State University just makes it that much more appealing to me personally as someone who lives in Arizona. You know, you want to help the homies out. So I recently went to their site, and I'm going to read all their information that they have published, and I'll probably set myself up with a wallet here soon enough. They do have some interesting developments going on in South America, which is another appeal to me. I have interests in South America that I may pursue in future. So, but also, apart from that, I'm still working on getting a building permit for my house. I recently spoke to a company locally that builds trusses for the roof, and that was something that the designer told me I needed to consult, was somebody to design the trusses. So that's going on. Still having a challenge getting a design for the central air system. So I have a few other contacts I need to pursue in order to get that going. But another thing that appeals to me that I want to talk about here is I noticed that there is a new channel on DLive called Hex 24/7, and I think that's great. I don't know if DLive will actually allow people to stream continuously like that, but if they do, that just sounds really awesome. The prospect of us having a continuous source of information that somebody could plug into, I think would just be awesome for the space and for the community. And that's just one more incentive for me to make content. I've talked about how I desire to do more, but I don't actually follow through with it on a regular basis. And that's something that I need to work on. That's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to ceasing from full-time employment, is so I can have time to do things like this, because in my heart this is what I want to do. So it's just a matter of following through on my desire. So anyway, want to just give a special shout out to Johnny Chaos, or John Lovell, for his contributions. I always enjoy watching your videos, and I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. And I just got to notice that the Hexologist is about to start streaming here within the hour, so I sent him a Thanksgiving greeting on Twitter. So anyway, I look forward to catching some of that also. And of course, Richard, if you're out there, you've been quiet since Big Payday, but I know you got stuff going on, and things can only get better. So happy Thanksgiving to you too, sir. And everybody else out there, hope you have a good day. And be healthy. Eat temperately. There's always room for leftovers. So anyway, that's all I'm going to have for now, and I will hopefully talk to you sooner rather than later. See ya.